You know that in the matter of Bhakra Nangal, our neighbors Pakistan has some complaints and has raised objections. It is a story 7 or 8 years old which dates back to the time of partition. I can understand Pakistan and anxiety. I have been worrying all these years how to solve this question through mutual consultation to the advantage of both India and Pakistan. Why could this question not be solved till now? Why all this strife? You may perhaps remember that we held talks more than 6 years ago when this dispute arose. Representatives of Pakistan and our representatives met at a conference in Delhi. I was also one of them. Therefore, I can speak from personal knowledge. The present Governor General of Pakistan also participated in the conference, and his signature as well as mine are on what was written there. Other ministers of Pakistan and India and of East and West Punjab have also signed it. A settlement was arrived at. What was the settlement? They told us, and we told them that this was not a matter of legal dispute in which lawyers could be engaged and legal quibbles indulged in. The law did not help in such matters. This was a human problem, a matter affecting the welfare of lakhs and crores of human beings on both sides. We did not raise the matter of legal rights, but it was clear that East Punjab could not do without the waters of the Satluj and other rivers. We said we did not desire to harm Pakistan. Therefore, we had to find out a way which would serve the purpose of both of us. And the way which was found through the agreement of 1948 was this, that India should gradually increase her offtake of waters on the East Punjab side, but bearing in mind that Pakistan should have an opportunity to make alternative arrangements so that the people on the Pakistan side did not suffer any loss. This was a wise and sensible decision. How can we wish to harm the inhabitants of Pakistan? After all, she is our neighbor, our comrade of yesterday, and in a sense, a comrade of even today. Besides this, if there is distress and starvation on our borders, it would be a danger to us. We desire prosperity for this side as well as for that country also. There may be any member of disputes number of disputes and quarrels between ourselves and Pakistan today, but a day will come when these disputes and quarrels will end and shall live in friendship. Therefore, it is a foolish presumption of anyone thinks that we want to do anything which might harm Pakistan and her peasants or landowners, because ultimately her injury will recoil upon us and create loss and dangers for us. At the same time, however, if anybody should tell us that we cannot under any circumstances take the waters of Punjab rivers, then it does not make sense. Can Punjab and India agree for all time to serve, to starve, to remain in poverty, and not to make progress? Considering all these things, we reached a settlement and Pakistan agreed to it. The agreement was to the effect that we had a right to the waters of the East Punjab rivers, and we should give time to West Pakistan to make alternative arrangements so that they might not suffer any loss. This was not a question of law, it was sense. Please remember that law and sense are not always the same. In this dispute, as well as many other disputes, legal experts have made long settlements and written big books. I tried to explain that all this labor would be useless. This was not a matter for law whether it might be raised in the international court or in the United Nations. This matter should be settled between the countries where it was a question of life and death for lakhs and crores of peoples. The proper way is what we followed in 1948 when we all arrived at a settlement. The settlement provided that for our engineers and theirs would consider how to secure a good of both of us. You should remember that a very small portion of the waters flowing in the rivers of both The Punjab is today being utilized. The rest flows into the ocean. There is no dearth of water. If you look at East and West Punjab as a whole, there is no lack of water. We only lack an arrangement to take that water to the right places. The right way is to make those arrangements. Some money will probably have to be spent. This is a matter for consideration because we are making arrangements not for today but which would yield results for 100 or 200 years. Naturally, these arrangements will require money. We have already spent vast sums on Bhakra Nangal and we shall have to spend much more to complete the projects in its all aspects.